Hey guys, welcome back. Justice here, playing some Lucy, the eternity she wished for. Been listening to this chill music for a little bit. But yeah, still some crazy curtains. Nice flat screen right there. I would say that would be like a 24-inch, maybe. Maybe a 30-inch. I'm not sure. Let's do this. Well, not exactly early, since it's already past 11. But that's still early by my standards. For a guy who usually doesn't even bother coming home at all, he's made good time. Lucy meets him at the door. She puts on her usual bright, cheery smile.
어서 오세요, 아버님. 오늘 하루는 어떠셨나요?
She doesn't seem to be affected by my father's furious stare at all. I expect her to be able to keep up with his behavior just fine.
겉옷을 이리 주세요.
At first he seemed like he was going to flat out ignore her and walk away. But he abruptly stops in his tracks as if he'd changed his mind about something. I'm hungry, he murmurs with an unpleasant look on his face. It's his first early return in a long time, and that's what he decides to say. Lucy looks puzzled, but only for a brief moment.
알겠습니다. 배가 고프신 거군요.
Her face appears to brighten up a little. It seems that she was happy to receive my father's first request. She might be thinking that my father has finally accepted her. Oh well, one can dream, I guess.
루시가 금방 준비할 테니 조금만 기다려주세요.
Lucy is about to hurry over to the kitchen. I stop her immediately. Lucy stares at me in confusion.
주인님?
Her eyes seem to be asking why I'd stopped her. I'm having trouble putting it into words, but I managed to utter the following. I'm also hungry.
하지만 조금 전에 드셨잖아요.
That's true. But I continue to insist through a silent stare. I hope that Lucy catches on.
알겠습니다. 그럼 2인분을 만들면 되는 거지요?
With that settled, she quickly disappears into the kitchen. I'm suddenly left alone with my father. The atmosphere grows very stiff. He passes me a look but doesn't say anything. I can also sense his discomfort. It's because of what happened yesterday. I feel even more anxious about remembering that. It feels like I'm lying on a bed of needles. If my time at home feels this agonizing, where exactly am I supposed to find my peace and comfort? I decide to stay locked up in my room until Lucy finishes preparing our dinner. What's gonna happen now? This is just some family trouble. Later, Lucy summons me to the kitchen. Literally, she called upon the dark forces. I appeared in the kitchen. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I take a seat at the table and begin to eat. Beside my father, Lucy is waiting intently for his reaction. Just like when she first cooked for me, her eyes sparkle while awaiting the final verdict.
맛이 어떠신가요?
What does the food... what the fuck? So used to reading. She's obviously expecting a positive reply. But there's no way my father would compliment a robot. As I'd expected. Machines really are no good.
네? 다르다고 하시면...
No matter how refined your recipes may be, you aren't fooling anyone. It tastes too bland. This won't do. Well, do you have the necessary spices, my nigga? He wipes his mouth with a tissue. Maybe you just didn't have the right spices. Maybe she knew, but maybe she didn't have the necessary things. Shut up, bro. Shut up. I feel a little embarrassed because that was familiar to what I told her this morning. Yeah, sure.
그러시군요. 조금 아쉽네요. 마음에 드셨으면 했는데. 하지만 더 나아질 수 있다고 생각해요. 점차 아버님의 입맛에 맞도록 간을 조정해 나가도록 할 테니까요. 분명 더 맛있게 만들 수 있을 테니 앞으로 기대해 주세요.
No matter what Lucy comes across, there's nothing in the world that could break her resolute smile. No, that won't be necessary. I was just testing you because I thought you might be a little useful, but that was clearly a waste of time. There's no reason to continue such an awful meal. Hurry up and take everything away.
네? 하지만 아버님...
And do not call me father. You have no reason to address me as such. Lucy flinches. What a useless robot. I can't believe so many people are losing their jobs because of these things.
저기... 아버님?
Even while stuttering, Lucy does not give up.
루시는 요리가 아니더라도 대부분 잘할 수 있답니다. 청소, 빨래, 세탁 모두 맡겨만 주세요.
There won't be need for that.
하지만 아버님,
Now what?
루시는 정말 여러 가지 일들을 할 수 있답니다.
Jesus Christ, Lucy.
요리는 실패했지만 분명 도움이 될 수 있을 거예요.
She's grinning uncontrollably. She looks like a total idiot. I feel frustrated from just watching her. You feel that confident, I suppose I can give you another chance. I'll be watching your performance.
맡겨만 주세요.
With that said, Lucy swiftly moves to clean the kitchen table. After watching Lucy for a while, which a look of contempt, yeah, good job, Mrs. Contempt, my father gets up from his seat. Do you really want to keep this stubborn thing that much? Enough to make you bare your teeth at your own father. That had only happened in the heat of the moment. There's a whole underlying issue between us, and he hasn't realized it yet. But I know it'd be a waste of time to try to talk some sense into him. Pretending not to hear him, I return to my room. It's annoying. Oh! I swear to God. There's no point. It's just getting meta at this point. Alright, I get it. You may not injure humans, or through the inaction allow humans to come to harm. Robot, blah, 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 blah. What's gonna happen? Is Lucy gonna hurt somebody, and it's gonna be like, oh my God, the 3 laws of robotics. Oh no. July 23rd. Doctor. I think it was like a, just trying my best, whatever.
안녕하세요, 박사님. 오늘도 좋은 아침입니다. 류원 박사님, 왜 그러시나요?
Oh, it's nothing. Oh, it's nothing. I'm just not used to being called that. It feels peculiar.
박사라는 호칭이 말인가요?
I take off my glasses and rub the bridge of my nose. Ah, yes, I can never get used to that. It always reminds me of how old I am. Although I'm still very young at heart. But time truly does fly by in the blink of an eye. I'm experiencing it firsthand.
박사님은 아직 30대 초반이세요. 지금도 충분히 젊으신걸요?
You really think so?
그럼요.
Lucy is beaming brightly, without a trace of doubt on her face. It pains me to see her. Her pure, innocent smile. It's difficult to hold my gaze. I turn away from her instinctively. Thanks. Anyway, how are the other folks around here treating you?
네, 모두 다정하게 대해주고 계세요.
That's good. I've been worrying about that.
모두들 성심성의껏 루시에게 여러 가지를 가르쳐주고 계세요.
That's because you're very smart. They enjoy teaching you.
Doctor, I brought the data you requested. Thanks, Andrew.
Just leave it on the table.
Andrew is an android that's been working here even before me. He's a fine piece of craftsmanship. I heard that Andrew used to be a high-end model in his time, and his job was to escort important individuals. Having served his time, he was retired and now lives a simple life as a patrol guard at the junkyard. He sometimes helps out at the lab with basic work like this too. His jobs aren't very sophisticated, but that's probably why he's been in use for so long. Then if you'll excuse me.
앤드류 군과도 잘 지내고 있어요. 이제는 베스트 프렌드랍니다.
I put on my glasses. It sounds like you're doing well.
네, 매일매일이 즐겁답니다.
Is that so? Watching Lucy thrive in her youth. It is my only remaining pleasure in life. But at the same time, it is also one of my greatest sorrows. Have you learned anything new today?
오늘은 100여 종에 달하는 새로운 요리 레시피를 입력받았답니다.
Sounds splendid. Then could you make something for me during your evaluation?
물론이에요. 어떤 요리가 좋으신가요?
Anything. If it's by you, anything is fine.
공교롭게도 이번에 배운 음식들은 전부 프랑스 계통의 양식 종류라서요. 한식을 좋아하시는 박사님의 입맛에 맞으실지 모르겠어요.
No need to worry. I'm not too picky about food. I'll eat anything that Lucy makes for me.
그건 안 돼요, 박사님.
Lucy scolds me.
맛이 없으면 맛이 없다고 분명하게 말을 해주셔야 해요. 그래야 더 공부하고 공부해서 다음번에는 정말 맛있는 요리를 대접할 수 있을 테니까요.
I guess you're right.
그럼요.
Then I'll be waiting. I'm looking forward to it. So she was at the lab. It seemed FU 3 Laws of Robotics. She was at the lab, and she was doing her thing, and Dr. Rie was her, I guess, creator or something like that. And it seems like he's pretty sad. But I wonder if he's still alive, what happened, how she got in the junkyard. It's the junkyard of the facility, which is crazy. It's a facility and a lab in the same place. Very interesting. Very interesting. Alright, guys. See you in the next one.